Alright guys, I'm back. I must have spent at least maybe half an hour to an hour collecting all the brass at this shooting range. This is part 5 of the video. I'm sure you guys remember this. This is the very first thing I found. Earplugs. Just take them home, clean them up. But I found, that's about a bucket. That's a bucket there. And I'd say it's about a quarter of the way filled. It's not half full, it's a quarter of the way or a third of the way. But anyways, lots of 223s. Lots of them. So I'm happy for that. And of course, these 3 9mm I found. Very first things I found out here. This is a hollow point 9mm. And they all seem to be pretty good. This hasn't been fired. This hasn't been fired. This is a steel jacket. So I am going to clean it up very well before I shoot those. I know you can't reload. You can't reload steel rounds, so these are okay to shoot. But I am going to definitely clean it up. These are copper. I mean, not copper. Aluminum. These you can't reload. I know these are factory loads, so those are okay to shoot. This I'm going to have to test to see if it's an actual factory load. It has been fired, so. This is a 223 round. That's a 357. Wait a minute. That's 38. Or is it? Hard to see. It's a 38 special. So, and this is a 223 round. That's metal. That's a metal over copper, but that, and this one here is of course copper, 45 caliber metal casing. And of course I always come out of here with 22s. Look at them all. There's at least maybe 20 or 25 22 rounds, and of course these are the 12 gauge shotgun shells. Now these here, I was going to tell you guys about which ones are brass and which ones are metal. Now you can either find out by scraping it off on the table. You see how it's kind of hard to tell on this, but you see how it's not shiny there. It's just, you can see copper all the way through. Then you'll know that's copper. That's if you don't have a magnet. This one here, let's see if it's copper as well. Nope, this one's metal. You can tell the difference, the color. It's, metal looking. So the AAA, the AA shells, some of them are red, some of them are gold. These are definitely copper. The ends here are copper. So keep those if you want to recycle those. I'm not, because I've done so many of those things. It's kind of hard to do. But back to the live rounds here. They're Federal. Name brand, Fiocchi. I think these are Estate. And they haven't been fired. They've simply been dropped. This one's a Federal. 1.5, 1 1/8 or something like that round. Here's another AA plus. Winchester. Yeah, that's a good round. And here, that's a slug. I find these all the time. Not every day, just once in a while. But I always come home with at least 1 or 2 shells. This is the most I found in this area. So. And thanks to this very good flashlight I like. It's a Craftsman. Super bright. Super bright. That's the high beam, and that's the low beam, and the batteries are low on this. So boy, that box is out here. You can see all the frost out here. See how shiny it is? That's frost. That's pretty cold out here. Anyways, I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in my pocket, and I am off to the second shooting range. Normally, if I started earlier, I would have taken my time. So I know there's more out there. I know there's more out there. But, you know, I'm in a hurry. I want to get to the other range, and that's back in town where I came from. So I'm just picking up all my 22s, sticking them into my pocket here. I'm not going to mix them with that because that's recyclable. One of these days I'll get into reloading. That's, you know. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will come back. I guess when I'm driving back, I'll make a short video and tell you guys a little bit more about what I found and what I'm going to be doing next. So, I didn't check the time. So it's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning, so I may not have time. So I gotta go. You guys, I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video, which will be real shortly. So you'll see where I'm going next. And I'll explain more on part 6 on the way up there. Have a good night. Please like and subscribe and comment and share these videos. Thank you very much. This is Video Man signing off.